Welcome back to our Word 2010 sessions. This session we're going to have a little look at the methods of dragging and dropping, cutting and pasting, and we're also going to have a little look at search and replace. Okay, let's start the ball rolling with loading a Word file, and the one we're going to use at the minute is one called Word Processing Tips. We've got to make it a bit bigger. Okay, so what have we got in front of us here? Well, we've got the document. If you look carefully, you can see the paragraphs here are out of order. So the first thing we're going to do, similarly on the bottom, first thing we're going to do is to rearrange these. And there's basically two ways in which we're going to do that. The first one is to find each individual paragraph and highlight it. To do that, we move the mouse pointer to the left margin, and you can see you've got that little arrow appearing. That allows us to select the whole of that paragraph. Now I'm going to move that from here up to the top, and to do that I simply click in this highlighted section. Now, I should say I click and hold, not click. If I just click, it disappears. So I have to move to the left again, drag mouse down a little bit, click and hold. So I'm holding the left hand mouse button, and as I move it up, you'll notice that there's this little symbol floating with the sorry about that, it's my machine telling me it's a bit slow. As I move it up, the symbol moves up and the arrow pointer moves up, and I gotta move that to the beginning of the two. I still haven't let go, but as soon as I'm in the right position, I can let go, and the paragraph jumps up. Okay, that's 1, 2. Gotta move 3 now. So again, move the mouse pointer to the left margin, click and hold, drag the mouse button down, let go, move into the paragraph, click again and hold, move that up to where I want the paragraph to reform itself, and let go. Okay, one more time, to the left, click and hold, drag the mouse button down, let go of the mouse button, move it into the shaded area, click and hold again, and drag it up to, whoops, there. Okay, so that technique is called dragging and dropping. Now, we'll do the same thing to this lower paragraph, except this time we're going to do it in a slightly different way. First of all, I'm going to select the paragraph in the same way. I move to the left, drag, click and hold and drag the mouse down, let go. But this time when I move into this area, I'm going to right click. So I'm not using the left click, I'm right clicking just once, and that produces the drop down menu. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut the paragraph out. So clicking cut at the top there will actually remove the paragraph and put it in what's called the clipboard. So it disappears from the screen. It's not gone altogether, it's still there. So now I move it to the top where I want it, so I'll point it to where I want it, and simply right click and go to paste. And I'm going to click the first paste option, which means it basically doesn't change the formatting of the thing I'm moving. Okay, let's do that again. Here's paragraph 2. I click, drag the mouse down to highlight the paragraph, let go, move into the shaded paragraph, right click, this time it's up here, so I go up, move up to cut, click cut, it disappears, hasn't gone anywhere, quite has, it's gone into the clipboard, and that was number 2, so that one, I want to insert that at point 3, right click and paste. Finally with 4, grab hold of that, move into the shaded area, right click, cut, decide where I want to put it, right click, paste. There you go. So that's the stuff put in some sort of order. Now, before we disappear, a couple of things. I want to use this find and replace. That's over here in the home tab and the ribbon. Replace is the second one down right at the end, so I'll click on that. Now, I've now got the find and replace dialog box. And what am I going to replace? Well, dialog is spelt the American way here, so I want to replace that with the English equivalent. D-I-A-L-O-G. So I'm looking for dialog, and I'm going to replace it with I-A-L-O-G-U-E. Now, a couple of alternatives here. First of all, replace is what replace does. It looks at each individual occurrence one at a time. So if I wanted to use replace, I would click replace, find the first occurrence and replace it, then the second occurrence, and the third occurrence. If I just want to look and see where the things are for the minute, perhaps replace them later, then I can click on find next, and that'll go from the first to the second to the third occurrence of these things. The searching will start wherever the mouse pointer is. So if I put the mouse pointer down here, okay, word processing tips, and go to find next, it finds the next one at that point. If I find next again, another one down there at the bottom, and again, what the word tells me is finished searching the document. That's okay, but it hasn't come to the end, obviously. Oops. Right there. Okay. Let's click again. I'm just seeing it. It's only gonna go to that. Oh, that's something new. I thought it was going to go around, start back at the beginning, because I know that there's another dialogue to find, and there it is, top there. Okay. Perhaps it isn't. Perhaps it's only there. Oh, that is my mistake. Apologies for that. It's not quite exciting, eh? Let's finish searching the document. What else can we do with this while we're here? Well, if I click on more, you can see there are several things that I can look for. First of all, it can find whole words only, and that actually is going to be quite useful, can be quite useful. Once I've replaced dialogue with dialogue, you see the replacement is actually just adding UE at the end of it. So if I don't click find whole words only, should I accidentally do this twice, it will find dialogue again, because it's dialogue plus UE. Whole word replacement, it won't find dialogue the English way again. Find all word forms, so if you're looking for words, that's what you use. Sounds like English. Use wildcards, so you can put in a little question mark to represent an individual character, and an asterisk to represent a whole bundle of text. Quite a few things, a bit sophisticated, but nevertheless quite useful to be able to use. Down here we've got the format, so I can look and replace particular formats. I can look for a particular font. Perhaps I had Arial in there somewhere and I wanted to get rid of it. I could replace the Arial with Calibri or whatever. In special, we've got a whole host of things. So again, you can look for quite a few different things, but that's a little bit beyond us at the minute. Okay, so let's go to less. Let's just quickly go through and replace everything. So I'm going to replace every occurrence of dialogue with the English version. Replace, and it's gone through and it's told me it's made 2 replacements. I thought there was 3. Perhaps I'd already replaced the 1. Let's see if we can find one. It's not there. Okay, well, I'll close that. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you got something out of this.